I remember my father's kiss when I first left home for a job to Bangalore from Chennai. The unshaven face of my dad caused a bit of a bruise on my cheek as he passionately hugged me and rubbed his cheek against my cheek. Honestly, I cherished that slight bruise I felt in my cheek as it left a deep impression of his love for me. I consider it as a treat I received from my dad, who hardly expressed his affection in such tangible ways. I think many fathers struggle to express their affection, especially as their children grow up. A very famous story told by Jesus, recorded in Luke 15, is the story of the prodigal son. The word prodigal means lavish. This boy lavished his wealth in wild living and was returning back after he reached the rock bottom. While his son was still far away, the father ran towards his son and he hugged him and kissed him and brought him back to his home. He lavished on him his love by giving him a new robe, a ring, and a new sandal. I should confess that I really understood this story by Jesus only after I became a father. When my oldest son was less than a year old, whenever I traveled and returned back home, he will literally spring upon me, and after a period of silence, he would ask me by thumping my chest, "Where did you go?" This connect between my son and me was a new experience to understand the Father heart of God. Jesus was indicating the lavish love of the Father to explain the Father heart of God. This story should be called the story of the prodigal father due to the lavish love shown by the dad despite his failures and rebellious ways. This is truly the love of God for each one of us. How much do we express our love as fathers? A study in Canada showed many women who went into immoral behavior confessed that they never remember a time when their fathers kissed them. Your affection will affect your child and will affirm them to seek love in the right place and not in the wrong place. Dads, if you've experienced such love from God, then imitate that love to your children. If you have not experienced that love, it calls for you to return to your Father with a heart of repentance, and He will lavish His love on you. This will even help you to bring back your prodigal son and daughters back to their track. Can you do something today extraordinary to demonstrate your affection that will deeply affect your child? Have a blessed Father's Day.